All right, welcome to the fourth and final review of the evening. Up this time is Super Lumberjack. So there was Jack, just a lumberjack. But bad times have come. Big evil rabbits attacked. They enslaved all of them, and our Jack became a super lumberjack. Chop wood and do it quickly to get more points. Be careful. Do not hit the rabbit with an axe. Otherwise, you will lose. Complete all 24 levels. Find out what the rabbits want and help Jack bring peace back to Earth. Set records. Play with friends in double mode. Discover new characters and locations. Right. So, yeah, Super Lumberjack is how do I just it yeah, it's definitely a lumberjack game. Um, in
Honestly,
game,
this looks like it's definitely some kind of meme.
yeah, probably. I'm
We'll get
like,
to the meme in a minute.
in terms of its gameplay, it's exceedingly simple. Not new, as it reminds me of an old SNK arcade game.
Hmm.
About a legendary Japanese woodsmith. I forget what it's called right now. It's gonna bug me until I figure out what it's called. But you know, the gameplay here is to chop wood, as the descriptor indicate, and that is what you do. Um, though in a bit of a countermandance to the instructions, it's not just a matter of chopping fast; it is timing based. So you gotta chop it right at the right time. Um, if
I
you
mean, you
go,
can't chop again before the next piece of wood is ready.
you can, but it's going to register that as a um, penalty. Like,
I should say, it doesn't help to chop before the next piece of wood is ready.
right. Um, that's the idea anyway. Keep in mind you're trying to go with the rhythm and all that stuff. So practice is a bit more difficult. Like, and it's not just making sure you got the perfect timing for the sake of it. um you do get you get combos um by by properly matching the timing to the chopping of the wood. um and the goal of a given stage is to meet all the uh, not the achievements, the notifications that you're given. Like, you'll have three scores to reach, or get a combo of 5, 10, 20 wood chops, if you will, that kind of thing. Um, and yeah, a bit later on, the bunnies are introduced um, as a timing complication. You chop the bunny, you get chopped by the bigger bunny. And also, there's apparently a storyline that's actually going on here. But fuck if I was even remotely interested in that. Like, because you know I've been describing the functionality of this game, and as far as how does that work? Yes, it does. Not amazing or anything like that. Um, but if it were on a free to $1 mobile app, um, it would give your something. It would give your thumb something to do for a few minutes.
Honestly, looking at this looks almost like one of those fake games they have on Facebook. Like,
It's real.
I'm aware.
Like, so the thing is, no matter how good or bad the game, it's pretty immaterial to the real sticking point to the whole package, and that is the price. Because I got to address the price here because it has just been confounding me. Because for, I'm guessing, some kind of joke, they have priced Super Lumberjack at a eye-watering $99.99. This game apparently will cost you $100.
It's unclear if this was always the case or not.
Yeah, and for the other record, they've got other games. They're not this expensive. From what I've seen of their other games, they look a bit overpriced in their own regard. I know we've got one of the other ones, Draw Rider, up in another week, but that game I think is clocking in at $10 to $15, not $100.
Yeah.
My point is, whatever joke this game is going for, it's not transferring over to their other games. Like, they're not introducing their other games at a similar joke price, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. And it's not a number that really connects to the game in any discernible way. Maybe like this could be some sort of in joke that only the developers get. Like, whatever the reasons may be, they are unknown to us. But I suppose that's also kind of beside the point. And the point is, this game costs $100. I'm like, do I even have to say that this game isn't worth $100? I hope I don't, but in the interest of crystal fucking clarity, this game is not worth $100. I'm like,
this is more like a $199,
not $100.
Yeah, yeah, and to further compound the confusion, I have found this game on the Mac App Store for 99 cents. Like, apparently this is the iPad version of the game.
Weird.
Now, mind you, that they might be keeping the joke in the game in in-app purchases. Although, from what I gather on the App Store page here, I'm not seeing in-app purchases.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not seeing any pricing for any DLC or microtransactions. So apparently this game costs $1 on iOS. There's also a Super Lumberjack game on Android, but it's in a completely different art style than what we got here. It's a different Super Lumberjack. And according to the description on Google Play, it's a thrilling survival simulator, Super Lumberjack's Forest Adventure. So, not the same. Yeah, not the same thing. Anyway, yeah. So, as bewildering all of this is, I don't know why this game is $100, but it is certainly not worth $100. I don't think we reviewed a game on this program that is worth $100.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're talking AAA collector's edition level pricing here, or super rare physical edition, and in that case, that'd be on the cheap side.
Not like something that looks like it could run on my frickin' toaster.
Yeah, like I said, I think the most surprising thing about this game, outside of the price, is how good it is, or decent, really. Like what it sets out to actually do gameplay wise, it does it, and does it with a competence that belies its art style. Like,
it's a bite-sized game, but it's not a shitty bite-sized game.
Yes, that's what blew my mind. Like wait, this this actually works, but it doesn't matter because nobody is nobody's buying it at $100. Like, so I guess the biggest joke being played here is on the developers. Like, I don't know, like there might be some people who will go in on this. Like, people like this do statistically exist. So
people like Sterling or whatnot.
Well, in Commander Sterling's place, they are able to write that off as a tax expense.
Mm-hmm.
I will note.
Yeah, it's different when it's part of your business.
Yeah. In our case, I got the code.
Yeah.
Not directly in this case. I've got websites where they will act as intermediaries, and this was available. So it was selected because, that's the only way that's appearing on this program.
Oh, yeah,
God. Anyway. So, I think I've covered all I need to cover on Super Lumberjack. So that'll about do it for not just this review, but review session. So coming up on the week ahead, on Wednesday, November 15th, we will be having Aurora, indie game developer. They just go by Aurora, and no company or any listing of that. We'll be talking about their latest. Hang on, I just had it here. Hey. Hey, that's auspicious timing. They just chimed in with the B-roll in my email. So that's why it disappeared. Anyway, the game is called Silt Spawn, which is currently being developed for itch.io. Formerly known as Untitled Cave Game. So look for that on Wednesday. And also on Wednesday, we will be having a new episode of Moonhawk Studios Presents. So, schedule running all cylinders there. And on Friday, we do have a Friday show. We will be welcoming Claudio of Kybe Software House. We'll be talking about their first title, Arcadia, a new 2.5 anime-style Metroidvania, of which we reviewed not too long ago. And if I'm recalling correctly, it did not get a good reception here. In fact, it was quite poor. So, unfortunate, but I don't know. It's like if they've watched the review, they haven't indicated it because, there were no words of anger, at least thus far. I mean, look, I send them the links. It's up to them to watch it. So, anyway, until next time, I shall wish you good gaming.